Thank you for visiting us. Enjoy watching. In Western Europe, feudalism was a form of contract in the European upper classes whereby power was wielded across different castle-dominated districts.
Di Eropa Barat, feodalisme adalah bentuk kontrak di kelas atas Eropa di mana kekuasaan digunakan di berbagai distrik yang didominasi kastil.
In the Middle Ages, land was owned by a powerful lord, a king or a nobleman, or by the church.
Pada abad pertengahan, tanah dimiliki oleh penguasa yang berkuasa, raja atau bangsawan, atau oleh gereja.
The Lord gave land to those who followed him and fought for him, who were called vassal.
Tuan memberikan tanah kepada mereka yang mengikutinya dan berjuang untuknya, yang disebut bawahan.
In return, a vassal promised to serve his lord by fighting for him and collecting taxes from the people who lived on his land. This was the key idea behind feudalism.
Sebagai imbalannya, seorang pengikut berjanji untuk melayani tuannya dengan berjuang untuk dia dan mengumpulkan pajak dari orang-orang yang tinggal di tanahnya. Ini adalah ide kunci di balik feodalisme.
Feudalism developed among the Franks in the 700s. There had been many years of fighting and confusion following the collapse of the Roman Empire in late 400s.
Feodalisme berkembang di antara kaum Frank pada tahun 700-an. Ada bertahun-tahun pertempuran dan kebingungan setelah runtuhnya Kekaisaran Romawi di akhir 400-an.
The Franks thought that a warrior chief should look after his followers and reward them in return for their loyalty. Chiefs, or lords, held the land on which poor people, peasants, lived.
Kaum Frank berpikir bahwa seorang kepala prajurit harus menjaga pengikutnya dan memberi mereka imbalan atas kesetiaan mereka. Kepala, atau tuan memegang tanah di mana orang-orang miskin, petani tinggal.
Instead of owning or renting their own land, peasant farmers were bound to serve their lord. In return, the lord protected them. This was not a bad system in troubled times.
Alih-alih memiliki atau menyewa tanah mereka sendiri, petani-petani terikat untuk melayani tuan mereka. Sebagai imbalannya, tuan melindungi mereka. Ini bukan sistem yang buruk di masa-masa sulit.
Feudalism grew as kings granted more land to knights, the brave warriors on whose loyalty and fighting skills kings depended.
Feodalisme tumbuh ketika raja memberikan lebih banyak tanah kepada ksatria, prajurit pemberani yang kesetiaan dan keterampilan bertarungnya bergantung pada raja.
Spread from France to England and Spain and was taken by the Crusaders to the east.
Menyebar dari Perancis ke Inggris dan Spanyol dan dibawa oleh tentara salib ke timur.
Each lord governed his own lands, where his word was law. If there was war, he had to supply soldiers to the king's army.
Setiap tuan memerintah tanahnya sendiri, di mana kata-katanya adalah hukum. Jika ada perang, dia harus memasok tentara ke pasukan raja.
He acted as judge in disputes between his vassals, whether they were lesser nobles or humble peasants. The feudal system began to fall apart in the 1200s.
Dia bertindak sebagai hakim dalam perselisihan antara pengikutnya. Apakah mereka bangsawan yang lebih rendah atau petani yang rendah hati? Sistem feodal mulai runtuh pada tahun 1200-an.
One reason was economic. People began to use money more, and preferred to pay rent for land rather than be bound by feudal service.
Salah satu alasannya adalah ekonomi. Orang mulai menggunakan uang lebih banyak, dan lebih suka membayar sewa tanah daripada terikat oleh layanan feodal.
In the 1330s, new weapons such as crossbows, gunpowder and cannon changed the way wars were fought.
Pada 1330-an, Senjata baru seperti busur panah, bubuk mesiu, dan meriam mengubah cara berperang.
Cannon could smash castle walls and crossbows could pierce armor. Feudal lords and knights became less powerful.
Meriam bisa menghancurkan dinding kastil dan busur panah bisa menembus baju besi. Tuan dan ksatria feodal menjadi kurang kuat.
Thank you for watching this video. Please click like and subscribe to watch other videos. Thank you.